Okay. Ma'am, we need the keys.
Okay, I'm about to get it out the room.
I see the keys in your hand. I'm not playing this. Why are you running?
I'm going to get the key.
Give us the keys.
What are you doing? Ma'am? Mama, that got me on the floor for what? I don't know.
All right, I got this thing. Get there, man.
The incident commenced on February 25th, 2024, since it was a day when the U-Haul truck was to be returned, but instead had not been returned. The police were called in because the firm was trying to retrieve the automobile from the customer. Upon arrival, they found an irate woman who would seem to have already attempted to explain her situation, already heightened by the tensions. The police came to the scene, and she was still struggling to present her case to them. She continued to say that only recently had she selected the truck and everything was going to be all right. However, according to U-Haul, the rental agreement indicated that the truck was scheduled to be returned on the 19th of the month. This matter was complicated by the fact that there were 2 active rentals. Therefore, the confusion in the issue heightened.
Federal Bureau, here I come, baby.
Perfect. Now you're going to jail.
On February 25th, 2024, police responded to a hotel in reference to a subject trying to repo a U-Haul truck. They'll be shocked by what happens next.
He left his shop. If there was a problem, at 5 o'clock, he just left his shop. 5 o'clock, he said we could come get that. He put that on there just now. So if there was a problem, you would have told us then. He took my $220 and everything.
That's a whole different animal. The truck
right,
has
but
nothing to do with me.
Yeah,
I'm just here to recover. They just told me.
If the rental, and that is there.
Do you have the? Are they saying you're recovering it, or?
Do you have the paperwork?
I can give you the district manager.
No, that's not the district manager. The district manager lives in Florida, not Texas. That's a Texas number. Yes, I'm on the phone with the lady now over here.
So what are you trying to retrieve?
He's trying to take all my stuff.
Truck and the trailer. Okay, just the truck or
the truck. The trailer's there.
I don't need the trailer without the truck. That's what I told him. He hooked the trailer to the truck just now, less than 30 minutes ago.
Has nothing to do with the truck. Has nothing to do with me.
Exactly. So why
do you have your rental agreement?
Why are you trying to take it?
I just recovered truck. It's just a coincidence.
It doesn't have nothing to do with it.
It's a coincidence that you just rented.
Just don't even argue with her. Do you mind going to get your rental agreement for me?
The woman claimed she picked up the truck on the 19th and was to return it in Broward, a town she said she had never been to before. She had acted as if everything was okay. She had just hitched up a trailer on the truck within half an hour from when she was approached by the police and was told a problem exists with the rental. She had already been visibly upset because the trailer was something she needed, but now they were telling her that the truck and the trailer could both be taken from her. Frustrated, the woman tried to show the officers her rental agreement to prove that everything was in order. She had no idea why things should escalate that much. There was a miscommunication or error for her, and she wanted a reconciliation of the issue. At each turn, she pointed out how she had prepaid $220 for the rent and then asked why, at this juncture, any problem would arise. The truck and trailer remained under her rental agreement as far as she could tell.
Well, I don't need the U-Haul, but here goes her reservation. He just told me that's an out-of-town truck. I said, yes, I made reservations for Broward to bring it back. It's still active. Now I got 2 actives. I picked it up on the 19th, 28th.
Was that real quick?
I just picked this one up right here from him.
So, yeah, drop off. That one says drop off on the 19th.
No.
Yeah, November 19th. Or, I mean, February 19th was
no. It's right here, look.
There's no open contract on that truck. They're not the main.
Yes, it is. Yes, he's at Walmart.
Do you have anything else that shows that
yes,
you weren't supposed to
them now?
Drop it? So the only thing I seen was you were supposed to drop it off the 19th.
No, that's the pickup. We picked it up on the 19th.
It said drop off. My body camera seen it. I seen it. It said drop off.
No.
The truck's gotta go, man.
No, it doesn't. It has all my stuff in there.
I have 72 hours to get it out.
No, how am I get it out?
According to that contract, it said 19th. If you have something that can disprove that,
I'm about to call them right now, Broward, because they have my credit card on file. It's not gonna go like that. He has my $220 for that. Where's that going? Why do I need that if you're gonna take the that's still under rental too. If it said when you bring it back, they'll take me off my credit card. Wait, I'm on the phone with them.
The U-Haul representative, however, was not persuaded by her argument. Stubbornly insisting that the truck was overdue for return, they were adamant on their stance. Now, this argument between the lady and the police seemed to be heading nowhere as both parties become more irksome by the minute. The scenario only became more confusing at this point with the mention of a second U-Haul truck. It was established that there indeed was another truck in the problem. However, the woman was unsure who had rented that one or if it possibly could have something to do with her case. Apparently, it was only a case of mistaken identities as far as rental agreements were concerned, which sported inconsistent data about the return dates and reservations indicated on the paperwork.
Who's the other U-Haul truck?
Huh?
Whose other U-Haul truck is that?
I don't know. Check that. I don't know. Look at TT. Doesn't have. It's from Fort Lauderdale. I'm calling them now because that's what she was supposed to do. Bring it back to Fort Lauderdale, my sister.
I understand that, but in the paperwork you showed me, it said the drop-off date was the 19th, which was last Monday.
No.
Yes, pull it back up and I will show you. Did you find it?
I'm calling U-Haul. I didn't find it.
So you just showed me a second ago.
Yes.
And it said drop off was the 19th.
When I called the U-Haul to drop it off that day, didn't they say we could keep it more? Yes, they said we're going to charge your card every month. That's why I'm calling them because
if it's not on the contract, it cannot be valid, but that's the problem with that.
If it's not on the contract?
How am I supposed to know?
But I'm saying, why would I steal a U-Haul? I'm gonna give it back to them. That's all my kids.
I understand that. They said you have 72 hours. You have to turn it over to them. You have to turn it over to them.
Hello?
Where are the keys at for the U-Haul?
Yes, I was calling because I have to.
Do you know where the keys are? Because if they're coming to pick it up and she can go to jail for that, for obstruction.
Good, I've been waiting to go to jail so I could tell them what's going on. Hello?
Okay, so let's talk through this real quick. So when did you rent the U-Haul originally?
I'm talking to her.
I want to talk to you though to figure out what's going on.
I didn't rent it.
You don't know when it was first day it was rented?
My daughter rented. Hello, hey mom, the police is here in front of me telling me that I don't know, but I'm on the phone with the U-Haul right now. He's saying that the man that rented out you remember the man you was talking to earlier, you gave your credit card to and everything, that gave us the dolly? He's telling me that they didn't show anything on there for the U-Haul, so that's why he gave me the dolly, and the dolly is separate. So this is what I want to do, Ma. I want to sit there and keep the U-Haul, so that's why I'm on the phone with Broward right now to see what...
It was then that the woman got emotional while trying to explain what she was saying. She explained that the sister had taken it to use on an earlier day of the week, and there was, therefore, another complexity added to the situation. She said that her sister had been missing 24 hours with the truck, that something terrible must have happened during that time. She'd gone so far as to call the police, filing a missing persons report for her sister. Now, this is the last thing she needed, a dispute over a U-Haul.
To see what they're gonna do, because at the end of the day, they have my credit card on file. And the other day, when Simone was riding around town in the U-Haul, I was looking for it, and that's when I called the police because I thought she was kidnapped for a whole day. I didn't find her. That's what happened. I called the police the next day because my sister was gone 24 hours. And I was like, So I called them. So now I'm calling them back to see if that's what it is. Because I did call them. Didn't it, Genesis? We called the U-Haul and stolen, right? Because of my sister running around with the U-Haul.
Who you reported stolen to?
Fort Lauderdale. The city I was in. Yes.
The woman's emotional condition was more apparent when she said she did not mind if they took her to jail. In her own words, an opportunity of going to jail is an opportunity to explain everything to the authorities. It was pretty clear that she felt cornered and overcome by the situation that did not give her any chance to be able to deal with the problem at hand on her own.
I tried to explain it to her. She don't listen to me. My sergeant's on the way. She's going to try and talk to her. Is there a way you could possibly tow it back to your shop and make her retrieve the keys, provide the keys for her to be able to get inside the U-Haul?
Either way, I can take it. And I can get a truck coming.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'll see if my sergeant can talk her into it, but
It's also going to rack up more payments on her.
they don't want to give you the keys. It sounds like a them problem.
Yeah. I mean, either way, everything she's told me is like sketchy. Like, I thought she just said the dude that rented it's at Walmart now. Whoever
Her daughter rented it.
the car.
Yeah. But, I don't know. That's why my sergeant's on the way. But hopefully she can figure it out. If not, that's probably the best route to tow it.
Let me get a record out. Whatever she's talking, I'm gonna go ahead and get it hooked up full shit though.
The conversation went on, and she brought in her daughter to join the conversation for more company. She called her mother to see if perhaps she might get some assistance in working through this system with U-Haul. She had, after all, provided them with her credit card information, now finding herself on the phone trying to sort through this system created to annoy her. She seemed to believe that if she could only get through to the customer service of U-Haul, that they could resolve everything. During the incident, the policemen were very instrumental in keeping things cool and eventually coming up with a solution. However, it was clear that they were getting frustrated as well. The lady in question was not being cooperative enough in their books. Her idea of holding on to the U-Haul in particular at this juncture when it would seem obvious that the rental period was over was only adding insult to the injury.
Figure it out?
She's on the phone with customer service now. What's going on?
So, when did you rent it? You don't know.
Like
We rented on Friday.
This last Friday?
755 and 76 plantations for a possible unemployment.
Yeah, Friday. This Friday. Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Oh, the 19th. The 19th.
19th was Monday.
Monday was the 19th?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know. My days are all mixed up right now.
Oh, Monday wasn't the 19th.
I don't have my phone on me to check.
Oh.
Today's the 25th, so
Right.
that would
And,
be...
like, people go through stuff, you know, and the U-Haul company has my credit card. If it's a problem, she's calling them now.
Bar 147 Southwest Summers Lane. A 35-year-old male, possibly an overdose of insulin. He took the needle from the nurse.
They had trackers on them.
About 160
They had trackers on these cars.
I just got pulled by the Florida, what we had? State Patrol pulled me yesterday and drove me off the 95, helped me. He read that tag and that tag, and nothing came up about taking nothing. I know today is Sunday. I know Monday they would have said something. Monday is a drop-off. I just went to him to pick up this dully, and if that's a problem,
He has no problem with the
I don't want the
trailer.
I wanted the trailer to pull
You don't sit right here where you can get
I needed the trailer to pull the Toyota on the truck, but now he's talking about taking the truck, so why would I need the dully for but like I'm saying, wait a minute. If that's stolen, why would it stay here? She's gonna bring it back to Florida.
No one's saying it's stolen.
It's not stolen. I don't know what's going on.
But in the rental agreement you showed me, it said the drop-off date was the 19th.
Right, but my daughter
I don't know if it was...
called, and we said, excuse me, ma'am, we need a couple of more days because my sister is missing in the U-Haul. We didn't know where she was, routine. Back to what we had to do. They said they will charge our card when we bring it back.
So, do you have... I have to have proof of that, though. So the only thing that I have shown is the rental agreement where it says drop-off is the 19th.
No, I didn't show you that.
Yes, you did. Or the camera caught it.
Let me get her to show you something else. I'm gonna make it to my mama's house. It don't matter.
At some point, the police threatened to tow the truck unless she handed over the keys. She refused, insisting that everything would be fine if only she talked to U-Haul. The situation was stalemated. Both were convinced that they were right. But in the meanwhile, the cops got frustrated. One of the officers even told her that if she didn't provide the keys, she would be charged with obstruction. She simply replied that she has been waiting for the opportunity to go to jail, and that if she had been exerted on enough and confused enough, she wouldn't mind the jail stint at all. As the situation became quite heated, the police eventually started making a half-hearted discussion of towing the truck to U-Haul's shop, which didn't really matter to either party. They assumed that if the truck was towed, she would be forced to acquiesce, or at least she wouldn't continue squabbling over who was right about the rental agreement.
Where are the keys at? You don't have them? You don't have them? Do you have them? Someone just moved when I pulled up. I can get a tow truck and tow it out of here. That's another option I have right now. Or if y'all have the keys, I can hold on to them until it gets figured out.
I'm holding on to it till I figure it out. Why do you need to hold on to something that we paid for?
Because right now it's showing you just to drop it off the 19th. I'm not arguing with you anymore about this.
I'm not arguing with you either. And you're not.
You showed me the drop off. It said the 19th.
No, I did not. I didn't show you nothing.
Yes, you did.
It
is on body camera.
You're supposed to show him. It was not on body camera. Why are y'all harassing me?
We're not harassing you. They have a tow truck come pick up their property. Just letting you know.
We're gonna let y'all leave with my stuff? What do you mean? I worked hard for this. Nobody else did. I paid the U-Haul. He come in. If it was a problem, why wouldn't he give me this?
The whole affair turned out to be an unfortunate illustration of how easy a simple miscommunication could get totally out of control. The woman, stressed by personal issues like her missing sister, was desperately trying to hold on to the U-Haul truck and trailer because she still thought herself legally entitled to do so. On the other hand, U-Haul was simply just enforcing its policies and recovering what it considered to be its property through the police. Of course, the event was meant to bring to light just how misunderstandings, coupled with what each party must have felt inside, could even turn something as straightforward as truck rental and pickup into a big issue. The hapless police were between a rock and a hard place where they had to act as mediators and enforcers of the law at the same time. They had to be able to sympathize with her personal situation, yet not compromise their ability to assist U-Haul in recovering its property. She, however, felt trapped. She told them that she has pulled all stops for getting this rental and that this was for her more than a car. It was personal, that she needed to reach her mother's place and was willing to take what comes, the bus, train, whosoever. The truck was her lifeline, and losing it gapes her with the threat of being pushed to the edge of panic. The question that really pushed the tension to new heights was, where are the keys? The officers asked this numerous times, but she didn't have them, according to the woman. Frustration etched deeper into his voice as he promised to get a tow truck if she couldn't produce the keys within a short while. They kept tossing words back and forth, with the officer claiming he would keep her keys and not give them back until the situation was resolved, and her growing further and further irritated. At one point, she indicated that she paid for the U-Haul, saying she had this paper she got. She believed the rental was good until the 24th, but the officer countered, saying there was no doubt that the drop-off date was clearly marked as the 19th. The situation only worsened when a patrol car arrived, supposedly to repossess the truck. In confusion, she pondered how such a thing could be happening when, after all, she had left the U-Haul office 30 minutes ago. She was relieved, moment by moment, how the attendant at U-Haul took her payment, attached a receipt to the truck, and released her to have a good day. The whole scene looked like a misunderstanding. However, things moved too fast for her to keep up.
She's saying she paid for it. She showed me the paperwork she had for it, and it said the trailer is good till the 24th.
No, the
drop-off was on the 19th. So, got her there, and the white patrol car, old patrol car behind mine, he's here to pick it up.
But how, when I just left his spot 30 minutes ago, he put this on there, wrapped it up there, took my $220, wrapped this up there. He told me to take this and wheel it around, back it up, put that on there, wrap it up there, and he said, have a good day. So now you followed me here to do what? On the thing, it says it's going to charge my card until I bring this back. That's how U-Haul works. It charges your card until you bring it back. I don't know what Bolo thing he has when all my kids are in there. We're not even from here.
When the woman told the officer he could have the keys, frustration boiled over. She explained that at some point, her sister had stolen the truck, which had made it impossible for her to get the vehicle back on time. This added an entirely new layer to the mess, since the officer was now demanding to know why law enforcement hadn't been contacted if the vehicle had indeed been stolen. Her answer was one of deep distrust. She did not believe the police would protect her, as they had all along been turning a deaf ear to her cries for help. She explained that all her phone contacts, Gmail account, and other personal accounts had been hacked, and she was doing her utmost to get to her mother's house in peace, but could never let loose the feeling that she was being constantly followed and harassed.
I can't wait. The Federal Bureau, here I come, baby. Y'all not gonna keep messing with me. No. You stay where you at. That's bottom line. You're not gonna keep following me. Look, they've been following me since I got down here. I have pictures. It's just crazy. Like, why are you following me, Betty?
Where are they trying to look for?
She's getting so higher up than her. So she said it was supposed to be returned the 19th, but like she said, she reported stolen the other day.
Yeah.
It was never reported stolen to law enforcement.
Because law enforcement don't want to talk to me right now. No law enforcement want to talk to me right now because I have so much information. They've been hacking my phone, hacking my Gmail, hacking everything. I have so much pictures right now. It don't make no sense. They don't want to talk to me, so that's why I'm trying to make it to my mama's house in peace and quiet so I could go ahead and do what I have to do. Yeah.
As the conversation ensued, it was evident that the woman was getting frustrated. She spoke rapidly about U-Haul taking money out of her card daily when the truck was away, presuming this to be the norm. The officer continued that the rental should have been taken care of on the 19th, and the clock is running. At one point, it appeared almost as if the woman was becoming frustrated by repeating it was Sunday, a traditional rest day. She was asking out loud why everything had to happen on the day of nothingness, that nothing was going to be decided. Things only came to a boil with tension when the officers started demanding for the keys again, and the woman started hunting for them with pressure. She went inside to fetch the keys when the situation took a turn for the worse. Before she even knew what was happening, the officers were holding her on the ground. Chaos and panic ensued. She hadn't resisted, she thought. So why were they doing this? They forced her into handcuffs, and their voices were now authoritative and loud. Stop! Stop!
She's not gonna go to
You have a
keys.
72-hour period where you can get your property out of the vehicle.
How? If this is the only vehicle.
They're holding the handbrake to it.
What?
But right now, they need you to give me the keys to the vehicle.
Hold on, let me call them, Mom.
No, right now, I need you to give me the keys to the vehicle.
And I need to get my stuff about again.
How much stuff do you have in
I
here?
have a whole bunch of stuff in here.
And you have 72 hours now
hello?
to go get your stuff, but we're not going to do that right now.
Ma, they talking about I have to.
Ma'am, we need the keys.
Okay, I'm about to get in out the room.
I see the keys in your hand. I'm not playing this.
Hand.
Why are you running?
I'm going to get the key.
Give us the keys.
What are you doing? Ma'am? Mama, they got me on the floor for what? I don't know.
All right, I got this thing. Get her in. Get her in. I got it.
What are you doing?
Back up! Back up!
No,
Back up!
God,
Get back up! Get back!
Dennis, and stop. What are you doing, ma'am? Get it, Dennis. What are you doing? Huh? I didn't even do nothing.
Stop.
No. I mean, no.
Stop. I got
Auntie,
I'm about to tase you.
no, why are you doing
I'm about
this?
to
Can I
give you
get
my
up?
taste.
Can I get up?
You're about to get tased.
Why?
Stop. I got it. Stop.
Why? Oh my gosh.
Now you're going to jail.
About a U-Haul?
Yep. Now you're going to jail.
What?
Stand up.
I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even do nothing.
Stand up.
What? You see that,
Check
Jimmy?
that one cuff. I don't know how tight it is.
Did you see that? What?
You want to grab her phone, sweetheart?
Was that necessary?
I didn't even do nothing. I was gonna go get the key out the room.
You just told me you had it in your pocket.
No, I don't.
Well, you should have told me that.
Huh?
Because you also ran from us.
Stop. Jenny!
Up against the car.
Jenny!
You want to work?
Come get. Check my pockets.
No, she's not checking your pockets. We're checking.
Oh my
Just on the
God.
road because she's small. So she didn't have the key.
I thought that was the room key.
Well, I seen it in your hand earlier.
She was incredulous, suggesting that the officers were harassing her for a U-Haul rental. Her emotions took over her, begging them to quit saying she hadn't done anything wrong. The officer's tone was cold. In fact, one of them told her she was under arrest for obstruction and resisting, and she continued protesting, saying she had not resisted. All she wanted was to go and get the keys. Now handcuffed, she was dragged off in the patrol car. The officers were talking between themselves. They said they had seen the keys in her hand earlier.
I figured that was going to happen. That's why I wanted someone else here. There you go, sir.
I guess the keys wasn't in the room after all.
They were not. I'm staying by your car. Did you lock it? Okay, because I feel like... Yep.
Some gun there?
I'm staying by your car. Did you lock it? Okay, because I feel like... Yep.
Some gun there?
Paper 21? Perfect, now you're going to jail too.
Mommy!
You guys? Yeah.
Mommy!
Why would you do that, sweetheart? Why would you try and get into a police car?
Mommy!
You want to throw it in my car?
Now you're in the arrest, okay?
It was a misunderstanding that had run out of control. During the scene, she had her young daughter placed in a police car. It was not known why. The woman cried and pleaded to be allowed to call her mother, asking her mother to get a lawyer. The police showed no movement as they instructed her to be silent and cooperate. The poor woman was shocked at the end. She just couldn't understand how a rental dispute over a U-Haul had evolved into her arrest, her daughter in police custody, and an uncertain future. A petty rental dispute issue had ballooned uncontrollably from there and now mushroomed into something worse, the nightmare world of law enforcement. She couldn't just sit there. For her, the injustice was glaring, and she vowed to fight back, first through the legal system and then by clearing her name. But for now, the officers had made their decision, and the U-Haul truck, along with the keys, was no longer her immediate concern. In this tense and heart-wrenching situation, we witness how a seemingly simple rental dispute escalated into a distressing confrontation with law enforcement. The woman's struggle, fueled by the anxiety of her missing sister and the pressures of misunderstanding, highlights how easily communication breakdowns can spiral out of control. As emotions ran high, both she and the police found themselves trapped in a situation that no one intended to escalate. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the complexities of human interaction, particularly when stress and urgency collide. The consequences of a miscommunication can ripple outward, affecting not just those directly involved, but also innocent bystanders, like her young daughter. In the end, what began as a quest to retrieve a rental truck transformed into a fight for justice and clarity, leaving us to ponder the broader implications of our actions and words in moments of conflict.